I'm gonna show you how to fix the exterior house hydrant, and this is because of those two right here were busted because the last freeze and they were now protected. You will think those are like designed to not to not be freeze, but like somehow they just got destroyed. And the only reason I want to show you here how to do this repair is because if you cannot afford at that time, I want to show you, I mean, it's the proper way. I do this for a living, so I had to replace with a brand new one. So, but I'm saying for maybe you don't have the possibility and you want to do it on your own, I'm going to show you like very easy way that you can replace these, not replace, repair these. I got this is brand new, but this one is the one is like busted. So we're gonna like try to avoid to the replacement, the full replacement, especially because it's around like I think 70, 60, $70, depending on the length as well. This one is 4 inches. Look at this crack. Just look at this. This is fairly a big crack. I will say it's about I think an inch. So let's see. 3/4, yeah, about 3/4. So I'm gonna show you here real quick. The thing that I will try to do first of all is gonna try to flat this area. Now it's pretty flush, pretty flat. It's way closer now. Now we're gonna proceed to pretty much do this kind of hack. I will call it hack because what else it is, right? I mean, it is in a way a proper repair, but you know what I mean, like you should replace it. But I'm saying if you're in your own home and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Now let me explain you how this works. I will go all the way and block the water all the way here and the very back. So it doesn't matter, the repair that we're gonna do is gonna be here, so it's not gonna be pressurized, so it won't matter. So you're gonna be okay with that repair. This is an automotive high pressure hose. Like you can buy this in AutoZone or O'Reilly's, the auto parts. They should be able to sell it to you for around, I don't know, $3-4. It's not that expensive. So technically we need to cut just enough to cover this area. So yeah, this one should be plenty. So let's cut it. Now just be careful, you know, myself, I'm using gloves, and since I still wants to stay in the frame, that's why I'm not using. I have different cutters too, but like I want to use something that you will use. So you're gonna cut this right in half. Now as you see right here, this is very nice, very strong piece of rubber. But like I don't want to use the whole thing, to be honest. Like the whole thing is kind of like very overkill. You know, I'm just gonna cut it in another half because I don't need the whole thing. I don't need the whole thing to wrap around this. We're gonna cut this in one more half. Watch with your fingers. Oh damn! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Huh? Just messing with you. We're just gonna need one half. So now, so this is the way you're gonna put it. You're gonna position right above this. So this should cover this whole, pretty much this whole deal. We gotta just make sure the egg blocks right where is the crack. So I'm gonna position this, but if you really think about it, you don't want to have the head or the top thickest part on the top. You want to like slide it on the back. We'll put two, one on here and one like above, so that will have perfect seal. Now make sure if this fits through the hole that is on the wall, like you will be super lucky, because if you don't, it's gonna be only one solution. The next solution they're gonna show you here, because again, it's not gonna be enough clearance. This thing won't go fully. So I know probably some of you saying like, dude, it won't fit in mine. But I see many houses that have like a freaking huge hole. I'm like, damn, like that's why is that big of a opening? Like, and then I guess you can use it right there without problem, this type of solution, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna use the clamp tight now. So basically this is pretty simple tool, very nice, cool tool that you can use it to make clamps like that are flush. So the only thing you need is like a cable. That's why you see me utilizing this one right here. Let me show you this type of cable. And then we're just gonna cut like, I don't know, like 2 feet, 2.5 feet, something like that. So we're just gonna make sure to create like a loop. Now that you put it right here, we're gonna just apply the more force or clamping. We're gonna start like, you gotta make sure that you have still everything aligned. here pretty good, and you continue putting force. This thing is just gonna go to the opposite direction like that. Okay, now we're just gonna cut each side. I'm gonna trim it more, but pretty much cut it like very short, and I just bend it inside. Those technically I fold it like this direction, and now it won't go anywhere. But you see like how flush it is now. It will fit through pretty much anything. Now you know what I mean. Like this is definitely gonna fit because this is almost the same thickness of this one. This one is just slightly thicker, not much, but this definitely will fix your issue and will properly seal, because if you really see right there, that has very nice tightness. And if you see right there, there's like very good, this is like the best fix that you can possibly do to your to the part. And at this point now technically we have a nice working hydrant. Now you see right there, that's where the valve or the handle sits, you know, like the gasket. So sometimes this thing can get damaged or destroyed because the water corrode that area, or for some reason calcium, I don't know, it's something that gets some build up, and it stops like kind of sitting properly. So the one I would say I would use is a tool. It's kind of a repair tool that will like kind of make it. Let me show you here. This tool is like pretty cool because you can put insert like all the way inside pretty much here. You can just spin it and then you will clean pretty much the surface. So if you see now, this is good. If you see, I can kind of like, I can now insert this and clean pretty much the base of, you know, the bottom part where the gasket sits. That's the way I will clean them up. And then I will put a brand new gasket. Now I can put this one back in here and it should seal properly if that's the issue. But I just try to give the tip like how to pretty much fix this area. If it's dripping and it's not stopping, you need to pretty much resurface that little base, the bottom part where the gasket pretty much sits. So once that's done, you should be fine. You can, but you gotta cut off the water, you know, of course, from your house. So there's no way you can do these repairs without cutting the water. So I hope that you learned something from this video. It was a little tricky to make this video, but I hope that you got the idea, and I hope that I can save you some money with these repairs. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to continue watching my content, it's gonna be to the right or to the left of the screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.